Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram is at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we are talking Melody Cherie Rogers, and the red phone's not out yet, but there's a lot of tea spilling. There is a lot of tea spilling, and today's topic is the Fletchers. No. Y'all, what is going on? Your girl's been busy working. I'm trying to be plugged into this Tickety Talk Live and everything else. Basically, long story short, Mel is, promoting her products per usual. She's got deals going on. She's got different things. She's trying to promote this rose elixir and is holding it like it's a microphone, y'all. It's hot on the mic, hot on the press, exposing the Hot Mess Express. This show is, this cast is, and everything else, you guys. Like just toxicity and fakery everywhere, right? So Mel highlights the fact that, the Fletchers and pretty much everybody else in the cast, these are all Martell's friends, which we know, right? But it was the performance of it all, which was, which we kind of saw a little bit on the show, but Mel didn't realize at the time that these people were fake for real. Like you're fake for real. Make it make sense. How are you fake for real? 24/7. Phony, fake, for real. And then running your mouth to strangers. I cannot. Spreading lies to strangers, you guys. So, Mel talks about the fact that, when she was younger and married and working and all of the things, she was really just on her grind. And she treats people, how she would expect to be treated. She was a good person. She talks about her real life friends that she stayed in touch, that she's still friends with to this day, how she'll randomly send people edible arrangements, how she is a good person. However, she's not originally from Huntsville, Alabama. She is from another part of Alabama that is 4 hours away, got a full ride to college, graduated second in the class, had a 3.9 GPA, and all of the things. But all of these alleged friends of Martell, the stories keep getting worse and worse and worse and worse as time goes on. Nobody has been vindicated, and Mel dared anybody to come and call her out and call her a liar. She dares them to take a lie detector test, y'all. Like how more serious can you get? You think I'm lying? Schedule a lie detector test, answer all of these questions, and let's see who's really lying, right? So she spent a lot of time with the Fletchers or whatever else, at each other's houses or whatever else. She also said that there was further communication and further discourse, because it sounds like an ex or one of the kids or something, I don't know, is married to somebody or it was involved with somebody that Mel knew. So that was additional conversations, additional discourse, and all of the things, right? But it's the theatrics of it all. It's the acting of it all, because whenever the conversation turned about Mel and Martell, right? And turned about his cheating and his continued cheating and disrespect and humiliation of Mel and who knows what else, right? Because Mel's only giving us what she's giving us, but that tells me also as well, reading in between the lines, that things were a whole lot worse. A whole lot worse, you guys. And, she said that Nell, who's supposedly supposed to be a good friend, would turn it on. But Mel didn't know at the time that Nell was turning it on. And what do I mean by that? Oh my God, you're gonna lose, Martell. Martell, you're gonna lose, Mel. You're gonna lose, Mel. If you keep cheating on Mel, you keep cheating on Mel, you're gonna lose her. You're gonna lose her. She's such a good woman. She is such a good wife. She's done so much for you. How could you do this to the kids? You guys are a power couple. What are you doing? Why are you doing this to Mel? How could you do this to Mel? Right? That's how she's moving, right? Like real talk, that is how Nell Fletcher is moving, putting on the performance of a lifetime. Meanwhile, Martell is still out here cheating. Meanwhile, Martell is still out here doing him and doing whatever the bleep he wants to do. And Mel said she didn't tell Nell to do all that. She didn't tell her to do all that. But that's an example of the fakery of it all, right? And so Mel says she was shocked when because they all had to get on a plane to LA to go to the reunion, right? And when they all saw her at the airport, y'all, because they were all on the same flight to Los Angeles, guess who was all up in her face? Oh my God, Mel! I missed you so much. I love you so much. Da 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 da. This is my bestie for the restie. All the things. The same Nell that allegedly for, their trip to St. Thomas wanted to be on the same flight as Mel and all of the things, wanted to have the first class accommodations that Mel provides and all of the quality that Mel provides, all of Mel's things, again, being real two-faced, being fake for real. Hot mess express, you guys. And then Mel was perplexed when she got to the reunion because she didn't understand the energy on the reunion stage if all y'all were just playing in her face at the airport. Because I don't know about y'all, if I don't fool with somebody or whatever else, or even just, we're just co-workers, right? We're just cool. We don't know any personal information about each other. We are just co-workers. It's just nothing to be like, hey, how you doing? Cool, bye. Let me go sit down and mind my business, right? But to do the extra that Nell Fletcher was doing, hugging all on Mel, acting like, they are sisters and all of the things. No. Keep the same energy that you kept on the show where you tried to make Mel responsible for you not spending enough time with your mom as she was deteriorating. Make it make sense! And Mel even came out then when the episode aired after the fact and said she would never prevent anybody. If there was somebody in need or something somebody's got going on, go. Don't stay here on my account. But it was they were all grasping at anything to make Mel look like a bad guy. They were grasping at anything to make Mel look like a bad friend because that is the narrative that has been set up with this show. Mel's not a good friend. All the cast members have to fall out with her and turn on her. You're not going to get a check. You're not going to get any screen time unless you turn on Mel. That is the culture that has been set up with this show. So Mel realized at the reunion there was no way she was returning to this show. And specifically as it pertained to Nell, like I said, doing that whole performance, all the theatrics about her mom and everything else at the reunion was a blind side to Mel. But then, you think this stopped, right? You think this stopped at the reunion, right? That people just, they let everything go at the reunion. No. Who are we talking about, you guys? Who still talks about Mel to this day, you guys, and she's not on the show? Thank you. So, nonetheless, Mel said 6 weeks ago, Chris Fletcher, apparently an HVAC guy had to go to their house. They had to deal with something related to their HVAC issues or whatever else. Whatever it was, I don't know. But it's not relevant. But Mel knows the HVAC guy. So apparently the topic of conversation comes up of the show. Is Melody Cherie Rogers really gone? Is she coming back? Is there a secret plan for the start of the show to return to her throne? And Chris Fletcher, doesn't care about any of that. Instead, allegedly, according to Mel's Tickety Talk, wants to spread lies, spread rumors, spread propaganda, spread negative things that Martell has told Chris about Mel, knowing daggone well it wasn't true. So the only thing I can presume is the alleged cheating, right? Because Mel said as much time as she spent with the Fletchers, if Mel had cheated, wouldn't that have been called out? Wouldn't that have been addressed? All of this is about Martell cheating. And we have an example of him cheating because there was a child produced in the marriage that was outside of the confines of the marriage and the 4 kids he has with Mel. Make it make sense, you guys. What are the Fletchers doing? Why are you still keeping up propaganda and lies? And the show is she's not there anymore. She's not on the show anymore. So why are you keeping up all of this foolishness? Mel said she wants nothing to do with any of these people because this is what they're doing behind her back. Huntsville is a lot smaller, than what it seems, apparently. Because you never know who any of these people know. And it is getting back to Mel one way or the other. And y'all are still out here trying to run your mouth about her. And not only that, regurgitate the same lies over and over and over again about Mel. When she told y'all she was done with the show, y'all should have been done as well. What happened to, I don't know what's going on with Mel. Last time I saw her, last time I talked to her was the reunion. I wish her the best. I wish her well, and zip it. Zip it, shut up, don't say anything further. What happened to that, you guys? What happened to common decency, common courtesy, right? Oh, you know what? I don't know anything about that. You know what? Let me do... But Chris voluntold, decided he was going to just randomly volunteer to just spread disgusting things about Mel behind her back because he's probably mad that she's not on the show. He is mad that she did not stay with a cheater like Martell so they could continue doing whatever allegedly they are doing out in those streets. And now they're all getting dragged. They all have to clock in and give something for the show that is still tanking. But it's not Mel's fault. Mel has told y'all for several seasons now to get y'all own storyline, get something else to talk about, and leave her out of it. But y'all are obsessed with Mel and Tell to this day. And it has been 5 years and counting since they've been divorced, and y'all won't let it go. Y'all will not let it go. Y'all will not let Mel have any peace. Y'all want to terrorize this woman for the rest of her life, and I just don't understand. Didn't y'all get what y'all wanted? Let's come up with the most disgusting and salacious ways that we can attack Mel at this reunion so it is her nail in the coffin on the show and everything else, and she's gone. She's gone just like you guys wanted. So why are y'all still talking about her? Why do y'all want her back? Why are you doing all of this foolishness? Why are y'all trying to provoke her? Why can't y'all leave her alone? Why are you so obsessed with her? Make it make sense. So that is it for this video, y'all, because it just gets exhausting at a point, right? It gets to a point where it's just very exhausting and it's very draining, you guys. So please take care of your mental health. But please, like I said, it's final, it's finito, it's todos, it is done for this video, you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.